Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pokemon D&D. Though this isn't your average PM D&D session, this is the PM D&D Guidance C Team Ultimate Maxi whatever edition.
And Knuckles!
And Knuckles featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, except for not really. Anyways, Crow is currently silent because this is once again my show and I am once again DMing the campaign and we've got a bunch of brand new people. So why don't y'all introduce yourselves?
All right, who goes first? Me because I said something?
Yeah.
All right. I'm Quill and I'm going to be playing Lee for the duration of this campaign. And I guess the only other really notable thing about me is that I drew the pictures you currently see on the stream. So that's me.
I'm magician and I'm going to play Senna, but I guess it's Lena according to the layout.
Oops.
But okay.
Oh boy, I hope this is working out. Hi, I'm Alex, and I am going to be playing Fatima, the Ralph's wizard. And I don't know what else to say, really.
Okay, I guess I'm last. I'm Real the Lover. I'm not really known really. I'm gonna be playing Oculus, the chessman, whose voice doesn't totally sound like, whose voice totally doesn't sound like the Scout or anything. No, of course not. That's a crazy.
Okay. So, let us get started. So, the way our story starts is normally this normally this quartet, there we are. Normally this quartet are all from different places, don't really know each other and stuff like that, but one night perhaps they were feeling down, perhaps they were just in a bad mood or whatever. In their dreams, they heard a voice. This voice was neither really male or female. It's hard to really get a good description of the voice, but they were certain that they heard it. And this voice told them each that they were chosen for something called the Trial of Miracles. And the voice explained that they were chosen to go through a series of trials where, should they succeed, they will be granted a single wish of their heart's desire. And the voice also told them that should they fail, that they would lose nothing. However, said voice didn't really give them a choice, as soon and suddenly, when they woke up, they were not in their current living quarters, whatever that may be. Instead, the three of them woke up in this white marble room with golden lining that looks very regal, almost as if it were taken from a palace or castle or something like that. And within this room is sort of a half semicircle, sort of, if I can give a visual indication, it looks something like, this works. It looks something like this. And on the north end of this room, there are 18 doors lining all the way through the back. And on the south side of the room, there are only two doors. One which is a very large room that's basically taking up the entire southern wall, and on it, it has sort of a depiction of Arceus. And above that depiction of Arceus, there is two letters, both of them golden X's. And on the sort of wheel thing on Arceus's back, there could be seen 8 notches, which appear to be something that could be placed. To the left of Arceus's room is a door that has a white Kecleon depicted above it. And on top of it, it says Fool's Shop, but it says it in a very strange way. It says it sort of like how I'm about to show right here. It says it sort of like this.
Oh no.
And that is where our characters are currently. All of them just sort of waking up and getting their bearings. All of them currently without any of their equipment as well. All of them just suddenly brought here after hearing that voice. So, take it away. What are you guys going to do? How are you guys going to interact?
Well, Lee's just going to kind of look around. He's going to touch his head, look for his headband, and when he notices it's not there, he's just going to kind of look at the other Pokemon present and just kind of look at them judgmentally for a little bit.
Well, I assume that first and foremost, the moment that Fatima sort of looks around, wakes up in this strange, regal-looking place, the first thing she's gonna do is look at her hand and make sure her glove is still in place.
It is not.
She's gonna freak out hard and cover her hand as fast as possible, and she's gonna look around and make sure that her belongings are somewhere around her. And if they're not, she's gonna freak out and almost hyperventilate.
First off, give me a sleight of hand check, and anybody who cares, give me a perception check. So, Alex,
Okay, on it.
Alex, give me a sleight of hand. Anybody who is sort of looking at her at the moment, give me perception.
Let's see. Please, nobody care. Sleight of hand. Okay, where do I have Oof.
Well, that's a good
Okay.
start.
Don't worry, you're safe for
Great
now.
sign.
It can only go up.
Okay. Oof.
No, I don't see anything.
Oh!
What the?
Alright, go up.
All right.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you.
All right. You,
Well, now we know who's your favorite.
Yeah.
You almost had a heart attack.
all right. You successfully, just as swift as possible, you successfully managed to hide your hand pretty easily. Nobody is able to notice anything about it.
Okay, she's just basically touching her, covering her hand with whatever part of her body that she may be of, like probably under her arm, her opposite arm or something. And she's pretty much noticing that she has no belongings with her, and she's sort of hyperventilating.
Okay. Agimus, Sana, what are you guys doing?
Senna is going to like have a big yawn and then start to pick her up and start to dust her off. And as she dusts her off, she noticed that her bracelet isn't there, and she's trying to look around, say, "Hey, what's going on?" And hoping like somebody would react, but as she sees that everyone is panicking, it's like, "What are you guys? Where are we?"
Well, I guess first things first, did you all hear that voice talking to you before you showed up in this place?
I think I did. I don't know. I just I mean, I did hear a voice, but I don't know. She's just frantically looking around for her glove, like anywhere.
Lee folds his arms and just kind of taps his foot while she's sitting there panicking.
boys, listen, I barely remember everything I dream. It's like, but I think I remember hearing something. I don't. What does it have to do with this?
Well, from what I remember, it's some kind of trial of miracles. We get a wish if we finish it, something like that. I didn't know there would
Yeah.
be other Pokemon here, but I
I
guess
mean,
we'll
I,
try it and
Right.
have some help.
I mean, I kind of
Am
remember
I
that
still
part too, but oh, sorry.
Am I still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, guys. My internet is just not working with me right now.
I
Sorry,
feel your pain. It's alright.
sorry if I could start cutting out every now and then. Uh,
Shut it, silent.
So yeah, now that you say that, yeah, I remember saying something like, but I thought I was just dreaming. I didn't know that I was signing up for something.
Yeah, I kind of remember that part too, but I don't know. I thought it was just hallucinating from staying up too late or something. But yeah, I don't remember some sort of voice asking me for a wish. I think I don't know. I just know I woke up and uh, I'm just missing my stuff. Have you guys not seen like a glove around here? No, maybe. Yeah.
Well, considering I just woke up, I don't think I've really seen anything. And he just kind of pats himself down and squeezes his ears to make sure he's got all of his senses about him, to make sure he's not like in a dream or anything.
You can feel every push and press against yourself. As far as you're aware, this is not some sort of weird dream.
Well, it seems real enough.
Also,
Yeah,
as you guys are talking with each other, you feel a sort of strange pull towards that Kekleon door with full shop written on it.
Any of you guys kind of getting the feeling that we need to go look at that? And he
I
points to
mean,
the shop.
I mean, we don't really have any of our belongings with us, so I don't know if we can really
it's
afford
the only
anything. But
logical thing.
yeah, I guess. I guess we should go then.
We
And
start
she's
walking
going to
over
start
there.
a beeline to go there without any noticing everyone else.
He's pretty much right next to her.
I suppose Fatima will just walk alongside them and look one last time to the room before proceeding.
Yeah, you still don't see anything. Agimus?
yeah, sorry. I should probably wake up right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, I'm such a mess. Okay. Well, I think at this point he'd start, or maybe tossing and turning a bit. It'd take him a little while to wake up compared to the rest. But when he eventually gets up, he probably like put a paw to his head. Just put a paw. He put a paw to his head like he had, like maybe he has a headache, and then he'd feel around for his neck, and then he realized his choker wasn't there, and that might cause him to start being a little, you know, paranoid a bit because it's all starting to come back to him, the dream and the voice and everything.
Okay, and everybody is currently heading to the shop. Is Agimus going to follow them?
I think when he see them around, he'd probably just like walk over to them and be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, wait, who are you guys? Where are we?"
Someone's a little late to the party.
Fatima just turns to him a bit nervous, and she's like, "Weird place, shop, no other clue. You coming?"
Uh, sure, I guess. And then he'd walk along with them.
Okay, so you're all heading into the shop then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you enter the shop, you see sort of a messy room with a counter in the middle of it and the same white Kekleon that you saw before is sitting on the other end of the counter. Beyond the white Kecleon, there is a door, but the counter is high enough that most of you would have to, if you wanted to get to that door, you'd have to climb over it, because the only one who can really, it's up to most of your heads except for Lee, who's quite a lot taller. And as you walk towards the counter, the Kecleon turns to you and he says, "Why, hello there. Welcome to the Fool's Shop. I believe you are our next guests."
I
Yeah.
suppose that'd be
So-
true.
Guess this funny, interesting way of saying prisoners, but yeah, sure.
Senna is going to jump on top of the counter to be on level size with the Kecleon.
In the candy shop.
And she's going to say, "Well, what do you mean by guess? We are not the only ones here?"
As of right now, you are currently my guests. In previous times, this trial here has hosted other Pokemon. Some teams have succeeded while others have failed. You, my friends, are the current guests of mine. Before we begin, allow me to present you with something. And what he does is he places 4 bags in front of each of you. And the bags are color coded for each of you. So for Lee, you have a yellowish bag. For Faitama, you have a greenish bag. Senna, you have a white bag. And Agimus, you have a brownish bag with green lining. And the Kecleon says, "Feel free to open this up. What you will find in these bags are equipment, some of which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, while others you may find new."
Lee's gonna immediately grab the bag and start opening it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same for Senna.
I think we're all gonna grab the bag and open it. Yeah.
Fatima. Oh my God, Saitama. Fatima is going to carefully poke the bag with the hand she's not hiding, like just in case, and then she's gonna grab it and open it and search through it.
Okay. Within each of your bags, you find the following items. Just give me a second to get everybody's up. I can't do that
I
stuff.
know, I know. It's just that never mind.
Yeah. And as you're getting this gear and handing them out, what the Kecleon says to you is he says, "Now then, in order for you to best accomplish this, I would recommend fostering a bond between each other. Why don't you all introduce yourselves and state what you hope to accomplish here?"
The moment that Fatima sees the content of her bag, she just immediately, almost super quickly, dives her hand into the bag and then pulls it out, already wearing a black glove, and letting out a huge sigh of relief.
The moment that Senna sees her bracelets in the bag, it's like, "Hey, why did you steal from us? This was mine before this."
I don't care. I just know that I have it back. Oh, thank the gods. Oh,
I think there's a moment when Agimus opens his bag and he sees his choker in there. He'd probably just look at it with like eyes of utter shock, and he just like somewhat shakily asks the Kecleon, Where did you get this?
Did you swipe things off of our bodies while we were sleeping?
That would be incorrect. For the world you in and the world you left are entirely different. The items you see here may look like the items you had in your world, but they are different in small, meaningless ways. They are merely reflections of the items you left behind, and not necessarily the ones you remember. Still, I hope will suffice for your journey through this place.
Lee puts on his headband and puts his quarterstaff on his back, but he leaves his thieves' tools hidden in the bag and just kind of puts the bag on his uh, belt pouch, I guess.
Now then, introduce yourselves. Feel free. After all, for the remainder of your time here, you will be working together, so it is best you foster a community with each other immediately. So come now, speak freely.
At this point, Senna is going to turn around and say, "Well, my name is Senna. I used to work at a farm, but things that happened in my life, I'm now just going around the world. That's who I am."
Alright, Fatima is gonna, as she pulls out her cloak and stands to wear it herself, she looks a bit nervous to the rest of the party. She looks a bit to the ground, but then to them again. Well, my name is Fatima Montefiore de la Cruz, and I'm from Archivos in the Air Continent, and I am well. I suppose you could say traveling as well. Learning new stuff and acquiring new knowledge, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
I'm Lee. You'll find out what you need to find out about me when you need to find out about it.
Huh. Well, alright, I guess. I, I'm Oculus, and I worked as a mercenary back in that apparently our world, which is different. Ah, never mind. I'm not really sure what continent I belong to. Really, I just tend to move all and about where the money flows, I guess.
Lee just kind of looks at him a little bit surprised that he would just straight up say that he's a mercenary.
Uh, if I had to say what I wanted out of this wish or this whole expedition, whatever you want to call it, I guess I just want enough to be content. Let's say.
Right. She's gonna take a couple of steps back from Agimus just in case.
So that was your wish? He's asking.
More or less, I suppose. Not really that grand, I know. Okay, I know all you were giving me like these weird looks, and I get it. I get it. Like, I'm not about to like turn. Like, I know the whole thing. It's just I know how people like me in my profession look to the public, but I mean, as far as I can tell, I'm gonna need to stick with you guys. So if it makes you feel any better, it's not exactly in my interest to portray anyone here. Can I just say that?
Senna is going to reach for the chest pin and just put her paw on her back and say, "It's okay, just we can we we aren't in a place that we can judge anyone. We need to get out of here."
Besides, if we want to get those wishes, we got to work together anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we better get on that. Or is there anything you guys want to share? Or
I guess a little bit of wisdom from someone I've worked with for a while. Stick to the plan. So we're gonna need one.
right. I
Before
suppose.
you, before you attempt to make any plan, allow me to explain how this whole event works. As I'm sure you noticed on the outside, there are 14 doors, and I'm sure you also noticed the large door of Arceus. Is that correct?
I didn't
Yeah.
exactly count the doors, but yeah, that sounds about right.
She's going to know.
Okay then. What you need to know is that within each of the 14 doors, you will find yourself in another world. Some of the world you see may be familiar to you, but that is merely an illusion. I can assure you that the world you will enter and the world you came from are entirely different, and the world you will find in there are, how shall we say, limited. You will only be able to go within the confines of where the door allows you to. Within that door, what you are looking for is you are looking for an orb that flashes between gold and silver. Upon obtaining 8 of those orbs, you may place them within the spires on Arceus, and you will be allowed to go through Judgment's door and face on the final trial. Should you accomplish that final trial, then the wish you ask may be yours.
He looks pretty
So
nervous upon hearing Judgment Door.
so all we have to do is accomplish 8 of the 14 trials and then go through the final one.
Exactly. Of course, you may, if you'd wish, go through more of the trials. As as there are 14, but you only need to go through 8, so 6 of the doors are optional. If you decide to go through them and accomplish them, all you will gain is more items to better prepare yourself for the final trial. Should you also wish to sell me the orbs, I am willing to pay for them. However, I can only accept 6 of them, as not to prevent you from being able to go through the final door.
Mm,
Uh, just one question. Now, I don't mean to sound judgmental by all this, but why are you doing all this anyway?
Why am I doing all this? Or why is all this happening to you?
I guess
Answers to both
Kothar
would
is.
Yes.
be appreciated.
Okay. If you wish to know why this is happening to you, I will require a small fee of 20 gold. But if you wish for the reason why I am helping you, then I will allow you to ask that for free.
I'll go with free.
I don't have anything on me, so I guess I'll go free too.
Yeah, free.
Yeah.
Majority vote.
Very well then. I am helping you merely because that is my role within this trial. I offer shopping services and I offer beginner items for those who the leader of this dungeon decided to allow through. That is my role. So I will assist you with with monetary purchases, and I have already assisted you with giving you your starting items. Beyond that, I have no vested interest. Your success or failure neither matters to me.
How
In that
comforting.
in that regard, success would mean that whatever we wish would be granted, but what will happen if failure is our destiny?
According to the leader of the dungeon, you will lose nothing upon failing here. However, who can truly say? I can confirm that the pain you feel will certainly feel real, and should you be taken out, it will certainly feel as if you are on death's door. So whether you take the leader of the dungeon at his word or not is entirely up to you. I am merely here to tell you that that is what the leader has assured you.
The moment Fatima hears be at death's door, she shudders a bit, gulping and looking nervous to the rest. Yeah, that's reassuring.
Uh,
I Anya probably doesn't really flinch too much at hearing the word death, but he does seem a bit con- maybe slightly distrusting of this stranger and this whole idea.
at the sound of needing to fight, Senna is a little bit taken aback to say, wait. What what do you mean by fating? And do we need to be in combat? No. I I can't. No.
I mean,
And she starts to panic a little bit.
I'm no stranger to combat, but if possible, I'd rather avoid it. But
It
Uh,
is certainly possible to avoid, depending on which world you find beyond the doors. However, I cannot say for certain. I would recommend steeling yourself and preparing yourself for the eventuality that you may need to fight.
well, swords and shields are practically my whole life, so I guess I'm fine with that.
all right, I suppose that's fair.
One question. You said you worked for the leader of this dungeon, correct?
That is indeed correct.
And that leader was the one who recruited us, not you.
That is also correct. I had nothing to do with your being here.
So then, how did we get here?
I suppose it's on the leader to ask.
That is a question best asked for the leader of this dungeon. I cannot claim to 100% know his methods.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Hoopa or something like that.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling this might be a legendary as well.
I
Um,
just I'm surprised that we have the wish it's maybe Hirachi.
I suppose, but I assume that we won't be able to ask him any questions until we are done with this trial, are we not?
Well, he might answer more, but we'd probably have to pay for it.
Yeah.
No, I mean like the leader of the dungeon, like
Oh, I see.
behind the yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct. The leader is on the other side of Judgment's door and will not be making an appearance of you.
Hmm.
Any questions you wish to ask, you may ask me.
We
So
just we just kind of
yeah.
gonna start looking at the rest of the room, see if there are any more items there.
From what you can see, and by the way, this room is like really dingy and dusty. Like it's sort of dark brown. There's a load of dust all over the place and stuff like that. Kind of a sharp contrast from what you saw in the previous room. But
So it's one
as
of the
far as
antique shops.
Yeah.
as far as you can see, there are no items around.
Man, you're a pig here.
She starts to look incredibly nervous to the to the scoreboard, like saying, "Oh my, I don't have a death wish."
Lee doesn't seem to be particularly bothered by the state of the room.
This place is kind of dusty. Have you been? I guess you've been doing this for a while for it to get in this state, huh?
Ah, what you see here is not the true state of this world. What you see here is rather a reflection of the world you come from, or a reflection of what is on your mind. In other words, you see what you wish. You see this room not in its true state. What I see of this room and what you see of this room are quite different, and what previous guests and what future guests see of this room is also different.
Gee, you sure love your riddles, don't you?
You sure like to be mysterious and a little bit dusty, at least in my mind. Oh, this is so confusing. And she's going to grab her head and shall we start?
Fatima's going to just let out a sigh and go like, I suppose I don't have any other questions if you guys want to ask anything else.
I mean, we have to exit each other time from the store, so we will have time to ask him. What name shall we tell you?
Ah, you may merely call me Keklion, as is my species. I do indeed have a name. However, such a name is incomparable to you. It is better that you not speak it.
Well, how about out of pure curiosity, so I guess, how about we call you something like Leon? Would you mind that?
If if you wish to call me by name, then yes, you may choose a name to call me by, and I will respond to that.
He looks at the rest of the group and like, are we calling him Leon?
I'm just gonna call him
Uh,
what he told us to call him. I'm gonna call him Kekleon.
yeah, I'll respect his choice and go with Kekleon.
I think Leon is lovely.
Very well. Now then, before you begin, I will offer one more service of this place. As you are coming and going from dungeons and are in probably potentially many fights, you will no doubt be taking quite a bit of damage potentially. If you need to, I will offer this room as a rest spot. You will be able to spend time here, sleep, rest, and recover. However, all good things in life are limited, so you will be able to make one full rest and 3 short rests within this room as your leisure. Any other rests you wish to make will be through a monetary purchase.
And what is the fee for those rest?
Hmm. For now, I will say a short rest will require you merely 10 gold, and a long rest will require you 100 gold. Should you desire, should you need more than that, though, the price may increase, and should you give me a good argument for why you wish a rest, the price may decrease.
If I may ask, I suppose all of these rests are reserved to this room, but as unadvisable as I presume it is, would it be allowed to rest in any of these other rooms? Do we have like a time limit on how are we taking these trials or
Ah, excellent question. Hmm. Normally, I would ask for 10 gold, but I do feel this is important information, so I shall offer it for free. Within the rooms, you may find opportunities for respite. However, you must use your own discernment in order to decide whether you will be able to rest or not. Should you find the opportunity, you may take it. There is no hard time limit aside from those imposed on you by the trial within those rooms themselves. Should you find the opportunity, you may. Should you be unable to find the opportunity, then you will be unable to.
Okay.
Sounds fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, I think there's only one thing I want to ask you left. For these trials, is there any sort of order we should go about them, or can we just pick whichever?
Ah, excellent question. As you walk up to the door, you will see a card appear above it. What that card is an indication of what will be beyond that room. Should you decide not to do it, you may ignore the door and move on to another one. However, you can have no more than 3 doors active at a single time. If you attempt to approach a 4th door without clearing any of the 3 doors, then the 4th door will not respond to you and will be unopenable. But beyond that, you may choose the doors in any order you wish. You may go clockwise, counterclockwise, go in completely random directions. However you wish to do it, you may, as what you will experience beyond that door is entirely random.
Mm, one last question from my part. Should we should we choose to? Would it be physically possible from? Would it be physically possible to, shall we say, back down from one of these trials? Are we allowed to do so, or once we pick a room, there is no going back?
For the most part, you will be allowed to look into the room as you open it and see just about what is in there. Should you decide to leave immediately, you can. However, the moment you leave that starting area of wherever it spits you out, you will not be able to return. So you are given a period of grace, but should you squander it, then you will be stuck in there until you have completed the trial and found the orb you're looking for.
Okay.
Well, this sounds complicated.
Yeah,
Seems
most
fairly
things are.
straightforward to me.
I suppose if we have no more questions, we should get on with it. I suppose.
Very well. Be sure to come back again as you complete trials, for while my inventory is quite barren as of right now, each time you clear a trial, you will find that my inventory will change and you will find new items for sale. So be sure to come back as you feel after each time.
Got it.
All right.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Okay, is that all you want to do with the Kekleon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Think so.
Okay, then after saying your goodbyes, you leave the shop. You have 14 doors in front of you. How do you wish to tackle this?
I suppose it doesn't really matter which door we go through. They're all going to look the same to us.
Let's roll a 14-sided die and let it pick.
I'm going to I'm
Nope.
going to look to the door signs and see if I can discern some useful information from them.
Okay, what you see is you just see blank white doors, and above them you see a blank card, and below that blank card two you see two O's below it, sort of like that. But beyond that, there's nothing of particular note about the door, and all doors look the same.
So, are those numbers?
14-sided die, I suppose.
So what does 00 mean?
uh, Maybe it's an indication that that room has yet to be visited. I don't know.
He's going to approach the door on the far left.
Okay.
He's not going to open it. He's just going to get close to it.
Okay. Woo. as you approach the door, what you see is just a second. You see a bright flash of light appear from the card above the door. And as the bright flash of light disappears, what you see is a card above it, or the card changing above it. This card on this door has a line between it, and on one half of that line, it shows an Alola Ninetales with blue water dripping off their tails and pouring into a red cup. And on the other side of the card, you see a regular Fire Ninetales with red water pouring off of its tails into a blue cup. And the number below the door has changed to
Oh,
Faitama, are you looking at that?
I'm looking at that.
Okay, Faitama, give me, unless somebody has an higher Arcana than you, Faitama, give me an Arcana check.
I have
Uh,
no. She should have a higher than me.
got a +7 Arcana, so
No, yeah, you have a higher. I have +2.
Okay, let's see. Arcana check. It's a +7. Let's go. Of course.
Thanks,
You
parser.
wasted that nat 20.
I wasted on that 20. But it was for
Okay.
plot reasons.
Okay, so with that roll, you're sort of vaguely aware that you may have seen such cards before, but beyond that, you're more or less unaware of what it is or what it means or anything like that.
Okay. Well, I guess she just stares at the door, amazed for a moment, like squinting her eyes. But as nothing comes to mind, she just looks at the rest. That looks at Lee. I guess we should proceed with this door then.
Well, I mean, we've got two more that we could look at and try to find out what they are based on what appears above them. Or we could
Si-
just peer inside this door. He said we've got a little bit of grace time. We could look in, see what's there, and try to come up with a plan of how to proceed.
Sena is going to say, let's just pick a random door far from this one and see if there are many different changes in those challenges. And
Yes.
she's going to say that she's going to go near the middle, like for I believe it could be like the 6th or 7th door from the left, and say, shall we activate this one?
I mean, we already activated one, but since we're allowed to activate 3 at a time, I guess it wouldn't hurt to see the difference between the doors.
Okay, so are you gonna approach it then?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see what you get. Ooh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, so as you approach that, the card flashes, the card flashes, and what you see on the card now is you see an Ampharos holding a scepter in one paw and a globe in the other. The Ampharos' attention is sort of on the globe, and they appear sort of curious about it. And behind the Ampharos is the number 4 as a constellation. Only the stars are a little strange. The top star is white, the left star is red, the right star is blue, and the bottom star is brown. and the letters below it show this. Faitama, give me another Arcana check.
Let's go. Yeet.
And if you fail this one, I'm not giving you any more Arcana checks.
Oof. Okay.
Well,
All
that's
right.
better.
Okay.
Better.
Save by modifier. Save by modifier.
God bless my life.
All right. After seeing two of these cards, Faitama, you, as you look over, you realize sort of what these are. The cards that are appearing, are called tarot cards. Each symbol has, or each card design and each number has a specific sort of meaning behind it, and the cards go from 00 of the Fool to XX of Judgment and XXI of the World.
All right.
And you are aware that this card that appeared right here is known as the Emperor.
All right.
Though the card usually does not depict an Ampharos.
What Pokemon does it usually depict then? Do I know that or do I not know that?
You do not know that. You just know it usually does not depict an Ampharos.
Okay. As I look at this card in particular, I look back to the other one, and do I now recognize it, or do I just know it's a tarot card, but I'm not aware of which one is it?
You are aware it's a tarot card, but because of that bad roll, you're not really sure which one it is.
All right.
Also, you said an Ampharos holding a glove, and what is in the other hand?
Scepter.
Scepter. Thanks.
Okay. So I guess it's about tarot then. Oh.
Tarot.
What?
What are those?
No, I mean like. So when I studied shall we say divination where I come from, I remember that one of the lessons was about these cards that are able to tell of someone's fate. At least that's what I think I remember. And it would seem these cards are these doors are theme of these cards, and I remember that one. And she points to the Emperor's one. That one is called the Emperor, but it's usually depicted by another Pokemon. I think. I know it wasn't an Ampharos, but I know it was something else. I can remember.
So what you're telling us is that all those squares are no the squares that represents the cards.
Yeah, they're technically rectangles, but yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, her intelligence isn't that high. She would say squares. Represents something you studied, so you can help us to decipher what the challenges are behind it, right?
I can try. I guess it's been ages since I started divination. It's been a while now. I don't quite remember what these cards mean. I know that one is the Emperor, and I know that a different Pokemon is supposed to be depicting it, but what was the meaning? I don't remember.
Give me a straight up intelligence check to see if you can remember.
All right, intelligence. Let's go. Intelligence. Yeet.
That's good.
I'll give it. Okay, what you can remember is that the Emperor is a symbol of male power. It is also a symbol of logic over emotion and the mind over the heart.
Okay. I guess I tell that information to the party, as in a
Oh,
flash of brilliance.
Oh shoot! I just realized something. Give me a second. I need to make a couple more rolls. I completely forgot about something.
All of them. Just take it away, man.
Okay, and I'll just let you. I'll let you automatically know what this means. So this will be the first one, and this will be the second one. Okay, so something I forgot to mention. I apologize. The first card, the one depicting both Ninetales, appears
Yeah.
to be upside down, while the second card, the one showing the Ampharos, is right side up. And Faitama, you're aware that in tarot, if a card is reversed, it means something different than if a card is upright.
Okay. And do I know the current meaning of these cards, or do I just know the general meaning that they have, regardless of their position?
I'll say for Emperor, you know that's exactly what upright, or yeah, that's exactly what upright temper is. You don't know anything about the other card.
Okay. I guess I relay that information on the party. As the information now comes to my mind, I tell them all I know about the Emperor card, but I tell them that I don't quite remember anything about the other one.
Okay, so we have. You said mind over heart, male power. Yeah, I. What door should we try first?
Well, we know some information about the first one, but we don't know anything about the other one. I guess either we could proceed through any of the two doors, or perhaps try a third.
I I don't know if we should try a third just in case another, because we can only have three actives, so it's
Yeah.
better to just think about it a little bit and just pick it between two, and if we see that we can do either one, try the third one and, until
Okay.
we get stumped there.
Well, based on
Okay.
what we know of the one with the Ampharos, how many of us here would say that they are easily overcome by emotion?
I
Uh,
want. I want to think I won't.
Senna just raises her hand.
I don't think so. Not really.
Uh, yeah, I am pretty emotional.
Okay, so we'd have a weak link on this one. Oh, we don't know anything about the one I'm standing next to, so I guess. Give me just a second. He reaches for the handle on the door he's standing next to and opens it and has a look inside.
Okay, as you open it up, you just see a bright, radiant light, and that's it. You cannot see anything beyond that door.
Well, I guess dark vision isn't going to be helping me. He closes the door. And he says, "What's inside the other one?"
Fatima is going to open the Emperor door and see what's beyond it.
You see the same thing he did, just a bright, radiant light, and you can't see beyond that.
She just blinks a couple of seconds, then closes the door. Well then, I suppose none of us has light vision.
Can we not like?
See through that hair?
Hmm?
Nothing. He
Was
walks
that
over.
a suspicious joke?
He just walks over to the one that Fatima is standing at, and he says, "Well, I guess this one is our best bet since we at least have some idea of what to expect. Well, I suppose.
I guess so.
What do you two
Yeah.
think? And he looks at Senna and Agamus.
I mean, it's better entering something that we know that something we don't know. So yeah, sure.
Well, I'm one to follow majority vote, so yeah, I'll go with you guys.
I'd like to have a bit more of a plan before going in, but with what little we know, I guess we just gotta go for it. He opens the door and steps in.
Most
Yeah,
plans can dash before they can even be performed anyway. I mean, don't mean to sound like a pessimist, but yeah. I think he just follows him and steps through the door.
she just follows.
Okay.
Fatima makes a small crucifix with her right hand, and she seems to be like a sort of prayer. Ay, Greselia, Greselia de mis amores, just mántenos salvo. And then she just goes to the room.
Okay. So, as you all enter the door, for a moment, the bright light just washes over you and blinds you. But after that moment passes, your eyes, you suddenly are able to see. And what you see is you see a study with a whole bunch of scattered papers just cluttered all over the place. And in that study, there's also a desk, and sitting at that desk, looking frantically from paper to paper, you see an Amphros with bags under his eyes.
She's gonna look kind of amazed to every single paper and maybe pick one of them and inspect it.
Senna is going to approach them first.
Okay.
Lee's going to dash behind something for cover.
Okay.
Okay.
But-
Argumus is just gonna like look around this, just think, dang, did he write all this? What this guy?
Okay. Tama, what you see is what you see on the paper is you see a paper about a criminal syndicate called the you see a criminal syndicate called the Poison Daggers, and on it you see that one of the members of this syndicate is a Luxio. And Senna, you said you were approaching the Amphros.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're approaching the Amphros, he looks up to you and he asks, and I'm going to butcher this. So, oh gosh, why must my voices be my voices? He's gonna look at you, notice sort of
Look
the
down
group.
technically because it's
Yes, looked out technically. Well, first off, you're hiding, right, Lee?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
All right.
And I'll get prepared to make a test that with perception. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Let me make a roll for perception. And I get a nat 1. Yeah, okay, he doesn't see you. So he only sees Senna, Agimus, and
Fatima.
Fatima, yeah. And he asks, "Who are all of you? How did you get in my office?"
We came through the. Before proceeding to talk, she just looks behind her and makes sure that the door is still there.
Which door are you talking about? You talk about an exit to this room.
The one we literally came from.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. What you don't see is a door exactly, but you do see a bright pillar of light behind you that is vaguely door shaped. And there is also on the sort of behind you guys, if you're facing the back wall, sort of behind to the right, if you're facing Amphros, behind to the left, there is a door there leading out of this room.
Okay.
All right. I guess she just looks behind her and kind of points to the pillar of light. We came through that pillar light thing. Oh my god, I don't know how to explain this.
Pillar light thing. What are you talking about? There's no pillar of light in my office.
But it's right there.
Lee
And-
face palms.
Fatima just kind of face palms it and she says, like, "God, why?"
I'm with this. I think he
I'm
kind of
get-
wanted to say, you know what? I don't think we even know where we came from, man.
So I'm assuming you're not the bounty hunters I asked for?
w-
As soon as he says this, he gets like a look in his face and says, "Hmm." And he goes, do you need us to be?
I need somebody. I don't have time. My crew is out there and I. Okay, let me explain. You may be my only hope. I am. My name is Amphros, and I am leader of a criminal catching organization, a sort of police force known as the Expedition Society. Me and my crew.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. At Expedition Society, Lee, you automatically give me a history check.
You cut out there after you said Lee. You automatically or you immediately.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Lee, you already know. Everybody else, give me a history check.
Oh. Yikes, my history is not that. Yeah, my history is not.
Okay. Okay,
I'll
let's
give you a
see
second.
here.
Yeah,
Where
that's what
is
I
my-
thought. Having that rural life is.
The blessing that is ignorance.
I know that feel.
Everyone press F in chat.
Oh, this bodes
Oh,
really
God.
well.
Oh, well, let's see over here. Woo!
Okay, so Faitama and Lee, you automatically. You're aware that an expedition society does exist in your world. It is a group that operates out of the water continent, specifically in Lively Town, and normally they're supposed to be an organization that sort of goes out into the world, maps it out, and attempts to solve the mysteries of the world. Which is odd because this Amphros mentioned that they were a criminal catching syndicate, sort of a police group. But anyways, the Amphros continues, and we've been hard at work catching a criminal organization that's been haunting the streets of this fair town known as the Poison Daggers. However, I was recently tipped off as my crew was getting close to their base that an ambush came in. My crew has been scattered and sent across this town, and they're all under attack. If they don't get help, they're all going to, if they don't get help immediately, they're all going to die. I hate to ask this of you, but please, if you can, I'd like your help.
I think as Augie hears this, he immediately thinks, okay, this has got to be our trial, right? And he looks at everyone that's with that same sort of expression on his face.
Fatima is pretty much gonna look at everyone for a moment, then she's gonna stealthily cast a message spell so that the Emperors can hear her. And she's just gonna say, rescue and trial. I guess this involves combat. Do we do this, or do we just back away and leave, or?
And Senna is like this for a couple of more seconds.
As
There
you're
is-
thinking, the Aphro says, I promise you, there is a reward inside this for you. I will grant you one of the treasures of the Expedition Society, a looplet that we found called the Radiance Looplet, and also he pulls out from his pocket, what pocket he has, or from his desk actually. He pulls out an orb that seems to be pulsing gold and silver, And also, I will give you this orb as well. If you just please help my comrades.
That answers another question.
I think when he hears his voice talking to his head, he's a little bit shocked, but after a while, he just goes, "Well, we kind of have to do it." And well, even if he doesn't give us the orb, I feel bad if we just let this. I know emotions. We just talked about, but I still feel kind of bad if we just let like his friends bite the big one.
Fatima looks kind of guilty to the ground. She lets her aside. Okay.
Lee says through the message, ask him what he knows about our targets.
Okay. She's just gonna look up to the emperor. So, what we're required to do is just go somewhere and rescue your teammates. I guess. What do we know? What do you know about this target we're specified to take down?
Well, each of my crew, and I'd recommend each of there are four. My crew has been split up into 4 teams. My partner Mawile is one. Weasel and Archin are another. So is my friends Dedenne and Bunnelby. And finally, our 2 youngest, the children, a Pikachu and a Fennekin by the name of Light and Phoenix.
It's the team. The one.
Oh,
They don't need any help, honestly.
literally the first door.
Yeah, I know. I found it amusing too.
Wait, all right, minute talk. Do Light and Phoenix need our help?
I mean, yeah, after they curb stomped the B team.
I mean, you've been told that this is a different world. I don't know.
That's fair.
True.
I mean, they
He's just
didn't
going through
say.
his head, and he's all confused. He's actually thinking that exact thing. Light and Phoenix need our help.
You never said in that word that they were part of the Expedition Society. What were they doing?
Yeah.
Just
Maybe whatever, man. They're protagonists.
Anyways, meta talk over.
Sorry.
Oh, it isn't. Sorry.
No, it's okay, but I'd like to move on. Anyways,
it's
the
alright.
Emperor says, if I were to make a bet, I would assume that our opponents are probably going to send those who have type advantages against them. He pulls out a few pieces of paper and he says, against Mawile, I would imagine they're going to send out a Vibrava and a Houndoom. Against Weasel and Archin, they're probably going to send out a bunch of Luxio. Against Dedenne and Bunnelby, likely they'll send out some Breloom and some Krogunk. And against Light and Phoenix, they're likely going to send out their Gabite and their Dreepy. Or not their Dreepy, their Drake Cloak.
I'm liking all of those matchups except the Krogan kinda.
Gavai-chan? Sorry.
Drake Cloak, Dracoloak. It's
Sword
the
and
ghost.
Shield.
It's the Ghost
Oh.
Dragon from Sword and Shield.
Okay,
I haven't
so
played it yet. I need to remember all this fast. Well, I played it all the way.
I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I have it as well.
I'll be heading out for one group, and you can head out for another one. But we can't. We'll need to be smart about it. We'll need to choose who's more likely to survive and who isn't, and pick the ones who are likely to survive until we can eventually intervene for them. But I'm sorry. I can't think right now. I need your help.
well, who would you say among your partners are the most experienced in this kind of situations?
Mawile definitely has the most experience. Even though I'd want to rescue her, I feel like she's out of everyone else will be able to survive for a while. Weasel and Archon would be the second most experienced, but I worry about them because they're facing a severe type disadvantage. And from what I've heard, they're heading towards the pier, and Archon cannot fly.
Okay.
Then Bunnelby and Dedenne, who, at least for the most part, aren't in too terrible of a disadvantage. And finally, the two children are our newest group. They've certainly proven themselves stronger than we'd imagine, but I'm very much aware that the Fennekin Phoenix has a fear of ghosts, and the Dracloak is part ghost type, so I worry about her mentally.
Okay. She looks to the rest of the group. Um. Okay, guys. I suppose we should perhaps prioritize protecting children since we're strength in numbers, and I
Lee
guess
steps out from his hiding spot and he says, "For those that we rescue, will they come along with us to assist us in rescuing the others that have not been rescued yet?"
Assuming that, assuming either that, assuming that they're not too damaged, they can potentially assist you, yes.
I would say
Otherwise, if they are, then I've instructed them to return back to base once help has arrived.
then I think we should go after Mawile first. If we go after her first, and well, I guess he doesn't know Mawile is female. Whatever. We go after her first, and since she's already strong, she should be able to defend herself. She should be in pretty good condition. If we get her to come along to help us, we might have a better edge against some of the other Pokemon that we're going up against.
I mean,
You
yeah,
think-
that should be true, and
Yeah.
and maybe she could help us against other opponents. Okay.
It would certainly help against the Krogunk. She'd be completely immune to any poison damage that it could throw at her.
You
Yeah.
think everyone else will be able to last long enough for us to do it, though?
That's the problem. I'm worried that I'm not too worried about Mawile, or at least I believe that she'll last, but I'm worried about the other three perhaps not being able to last.
Mm. Well, maybe in that case, we should go after the Buizel and the Archon. They seem to be the worst type advantage. If we can rescue them first, hang on, let me think here for just a second.
Yeah. And Senna is going to signal Fatima, like tapping on her brain.
Okay. Fatima is going to cast a message spell real quick. Any issues or?
Remember the what you said about the Emperor being mind over heart?
Yeah.
Well, we need. I think that the children should be the last.
Well. You got a good point there. I mean, I guess the children are should be the least priority if the trial is about mind over emotions. It certainly doesn't sound like they are the one that are in most danger, but maybe that's what the trial is trying to make us think.
Just remember also that Ampharos will be going to. You'll be taking one group, and Ampharos will be heading out on his own in another group. So
Wait, what if she now cuts communication and looks to the Ampharos? How about our group goes first to rescue Weasel and Archon, and you go take care of the kids first. Would that be alright?
yes, that would be acceptable. I can do that.
That seems good to me. If we get Buizel and Archon with us, we'd have a type advantage against the Breloom and the Krogunk and Archon.
And we had type advantages as well for the Vibrava and the Howdom.
We'd also have two more Pokemon to help us instead of just one strong Pokemon and, well, strength in numbers.
Okay, so is that what you're gonna do?
Are you sure Mawile would be able to hold out against a fire type long enough?
Also,
And a ground type.
yeah, also the ground type.
Well, if we
I mean, she has the fairy type as well.
true.
I fear for her, but that's for personal reasons, and I can't I can't let personal reasons affect me. She's among the Pokemon in there. She's the strongest. She's the strongest. So I do believe, even if she's on her own, that she will be able to survive.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, how about once we proceed to rescue Archon and Weasel, we'll go to lend a hand to Mawile, and you can focus on saving the last group.
I disagree. I believe we should go after Breloom and Krogunk because of the type advantage for Archon.
I mean,
And then he could go after Mawile.
She's gonna think for a bit, and she's gonna cast a quick message spell on Lee. I do see your point, but remember that this trial is about mind over emotion. So perhaps what we need to do is allow Ampharos to think with a clear mind instead of being guided by his heart. Maybe that's like the point of the trial. I don't know. Maybe this is just me.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking like we should maybe prioritize Mobile, and maybe then he'd be able to think with a clear mind. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. It made sense in my head.
I'm gonna say you're gonna want to make a decision pretty soon because the Ampro starting to look like he's ready to get out there. So I'd say pick the first group you're rescuing, pick the second group you're rescuing.
All
Well, the
right.
first one we're gonna go for is Weasel and Archon. We already know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, and the second group?
I'm still gonna say dig name Bunnelby, but what do you three think?
I'm gonna vote for Mawile, but if we're going for the Denny and Barnaby, I'm not complaining.
I think the same. I'm fine with either, but I think Mawel should be the one we should go second.
What do you
Yeah,
think,
I agree.
Riolu?
Okay. Weasel and Arch. Okay, you're starting with Weasel and Arch, and then you're going Mob. Okay. After conveying that to Ampro, sorry for the speed up a bit.
That's
but
fine.
After conveying, yeah, after conveying that to Ampros, he nods and he steps out of his room. Are you guys going to step out of the room as well?
Is there? Yeah.
Okay. So the moment you step out of the room, you see another almost strange bright light in your eyes. And as soon as the light clears, you find yourself standing right in front of a pier with a dock on it and a lighthouse sort of farther on. 30 feet in front of you, you see 4 Luxio who are 30 feet away from a Buizel and Archon. The Luxio are approaching fairly quickly. What do you want to do?
First of all, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor. Thank you very much.
we need that AC. So
yes, all of the AC.
Okay. And
first and foremost,
the Luxio have not seen you yet, so if you want to do something from behind, now's the time to do it, but do so quick because they're approaching the other two rather quickly.
I'm going to you said we're in a dock, right?
Yeah, you're at a dock. Weasel and Archin are near the water's edge right now. In fact, trapped by the water's edge. Only you can imagine that only be able to escape, and the Luxio are approaching, and you're sort of on the other side, leading towards the city.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, and I'm going to Minor Illusion behind, if possible. The range is 30 feet behind Whistle and Archin, behind.
Weasel and Archin are 60 feet away from you. The Luxio are 30 feet away from you.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion near the Luxio, and I'm going to replicate a full force roar of a Gyarados just in the general vicinity of the area to try and
Okay.
scare them, or yeah.
As she's doing this, Lee's gonna run for cover.
Okay, just a roar of a Gyarados.
Yeah, basically just a roar of a Gyarados engulfing the entire area that they're in, to see if I get some reaction out of them.
Okay, as for Lee running for cover, there currently isn't any place that you can hide at right now.
Well, I guess he just looks around, seeing nothing. He just kind of shrugs.
Okay, anyways, so you cast Minor Illusion. The Luxio all hear the roar, and they all sort of freak out, panic, and sort of look around. Roll initiative. You guys get surprise advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a plan here. They're all sitting on the dock right now, right?
Yeah.
Push them to the water.
Yeah, I had that thought. I know Thunder Wave. I can cast that and just blast them into the water.
No, the Luxio are 30 feet away from the water. Weasel and Archin are near the water right now.
Oh, dang it.
And Weasel and Archin are 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet away from you, whereas the Luxio are currently 30 feet away from you.
Okay, thank
so
God.
good.
my
Should
Sorry.
I
screen-
just
Dumb.
start with a big bang?
No,
Okay.
I see what you mean. Please, no.
I mean, the sphere is
Yeah, but
small enough.
Bridge and also Archin and Weasel.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, and we roll with advantage, right? Or what was it with surprise round?
Yeah, surprise round, which means for this first round of combat, you guys free to act
Alright.
and do what you want, and the other ones cannot.
Okay, fair enough.
Forgot to roll initiative.
Yeah.
It's my bad.
After
Oh
just
my God! Another 20. What is this?
You're wasting them, Alex.
I know. I want to die right now. Why?
What the? Okay, game.
One more, and that's a shiny.
Okay,
Twenties.
what's everybody's roll?
Fatima goes
22.
first.
21.
Okay, 21 for Senna.
Yeah.
22 for me. Oh my God.
Okay, Agamus.
I think I got 19.
Okay.
And I got 18.
The monk going last. This is like the upside down world. This is just this can't be.
But the card was right side up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Senna, you go first. The Luxor are currently all panicked and surprised. So you can use this turn to do whatever, do as you wish.
Should I go first if I have 22 though?
Yeah. She has a bit bigger modifier.
Yeah, you go first.
Right, so
Alright.
Fatima's first.
Fatima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Sorry, yeah, Fatima goes first. Sorry. I had Senna and Fatima
It's alright.
backwards.
It's alright.
Right. All right. Let's see. What to do? What to do? Bonus actions. I don't have anything. Can I see Buizel and Archon from my current position?
Yes, you can.
Are they scared? Are they?
Buizel seems ready for a fight. Archon seems a little scared right now.
Okay. Um. Seeing as we have basically just a free turn, I'm going to cast message on the whistle, and he may reply if he wishes to. And I'm going to say, yeah, the Gyarados thing was my thing. We are the reinforcements, so if you could maybe cooperate with us, we could just get done with the situation quickly.
Ampharos brought reinforcements in? Great! Let's take out these outlaws! That's
Okay.
Buizel's response.
All right, if possible, how far away are the Luxio? 30 feet?
30 feet.
And there are no spots to hide.
Yeah. You don't have any... I mean, the only place you could potentially hide would be next to the lighthouse, but that's a good 70 feet away from you right now.
I guess I'm going to move like behind the body and use them as cover if possible. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm the frail old spellcaster.
It's fine. I've got good AC. I can tank for you.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
I don't think I can use my bonus action for anything useful, so I suppose that's all I'm doing, yes.
Okay. Senna, it's your turn.
All right, so Senna is looking a little bit afraid and said, "All right, just keep calm, and there is going to be she's going to approach the Luxius and cast the Thunder Wave."
Oh,
Okay.
I see what you're trying to do here.
Hey, that was my idea.
Fair.
Thunder Wave. Is that a saving? How does that one work again?
Yeah, it's you need to make a save con.
Constitution saving throw, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay then.
I got the spell list and speed dial. Here we go.
Your spell save DC is higher than 10, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to roll for all 4 of them.
Yeah, I think the range is a 15 feet cube, so I assume it hits all of them.
Yeah. Okay. 2 pass, 2 fail.
All right.
All right, roll for damage then.
Yep.
Yeah,
Roll damage.
it's 2d8 of damage. And as she's doing it, there is going to be like wind going on her side, and she's going to start levitating, and her eyes going to start being blue, bright blue.
Okay. Roll damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
Okay, max damage.
Nice.
And they are knocked back 10 feet away.
Yeah, the 2 that failed are knocked back 10 feet away.
I
The two that
suppose.
failed.
Yeah, I suppose that they are not going to the water. They're still.
Yeah.
Alright.
They're now 20 feet. I'll say Luxio A and Luxio B failed. And Luxio C and D did not. So
All right.
I'm going to assume D is on the far right.
yeah.
Okay.
From left to right, Luxio A is far left, Luxio D is far right. So the 2 Luxio on the left are both pushed 10 feet away from you and are now 40 feet, and are only 20 feet from Buizel and Archon. The Luxio on the right are still 30 feet away from you, and both didn't take as much damage.
I mean, remember that I have elemental adept, so if they are resistant, it should be neutral.
No, I mean he means half damage because they
Oh,
Yeah.
succeeded the fail. Yeah.
They saved the save. They saved the fail.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
They. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways, is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it is now Agimos. It is now your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, how far away are we from these Luxio from our current position?
From your current position, you're 30 feet away from the two that weren't blown back, 40 feet away from the two that were.
Okay, let me think. I'm gonna use. How much movement do I have?
I'm hearing uranium
20.
battle music. I like this.
Oh, I remembered. Yeah, I had bounds. I was playing that in the background. Okay, I'm gonna. I can only move 20 feet. It's hard to like visualize this without like a map or anything.
Yeah, sorry. Just assume they're in a line.
Yeah. Okay. If I've got enough movement, I don't know if I do. But if I
You
do,
have 20. I believe you have 20 movement.
yeah. I'm gonna run up to. Hold on. What was her name again? I'm sorry.
Fatima.
Or no, Senna. Senna is currently. How far did Senna move exactly? Because you mentioned she walked up.
She's 10 feet in the air.
Oh, she's 10 feet. Did she? You mentioned she walked up to them, or did I just
Yeah,
hear
oh
that?
yeah, she walked up to them to make the. I believe
Thunder
it's
wave.
yeah, the thunder wave. So
Okay,
it's
how close did she get? How much of her movement did she use to walk toward them?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, so yeah, Senna is currently alone 15 feet in front of you.
Okay, Agi is gonna run up to, I guess beside her, or as close as he can get to beside her while she's suspended in air, and as a free action, he's gonna like look at her and say, "Oh, that was a pretty good start," and then normally using his actual action, or I guess main action, I guess you'd call it, he casts frostbite on Luxio C. I think you said.
Yeah, C and D are both still there. Okay, is that a save or attack?
Frostbite, I believe, is a safe, but let me look it up quick. Yeah, it's a safe. Con
Okay,
save.
con save. All right. 15. Does a 15 pass?
Sorry, I'm calculating this off the top of my head. I did not come prepared.
That's
8
why
plus
proficiency plus your int, because I believe, based on what I remember, I believe 15 does not pass.
Based on the top of my head. 8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11 plus 2, 12, 13. No, my DC is only 13.
Okay. Yeah, I'd recommend pulling your character sheet up, by the way, but okay, 13 does not pass, so roll damage, but this damage will be at half.
Alright.
Wait,
Wow.
1d8? Wait, 1d8? It was frostbite, isn't it? Or did I get that? Did I get the spell wrong? It was frostbite, wasn't it?
I think it does 1d8, yeah.
No, frostbite.
No, you're at 5th level, so you do 2d. Frostbite, you do 2d6.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
so roll 2d6.
It's basically like vicious mockery, only it's a con save. It deals a bit more damage.
Yeah, I forgot cantrip scaled for a second.
12,
Ooh.
okay. 6 damage.
Not bad.
6
Arthur
damage
likes
to
max damage today.
Luxio 6.
It's the risk with security. I can feel it.
All of the max damage.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
That's
There
a
you-
lot of damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
Okay. So this is a surprise when they win back. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Lee, it's your turn.
Lee is going to run up to the left side of Luxio A and just start wailing on it.
Are you able to do that with your movement?
Yeah, I've got base movement speed of 30 feet plus 10 unarmored movement.
Ah, okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
you are
okay.
able to. All right. Make an attack roll.
Okay. 1d20 plus dexterity, right?
Plus
Yeah,
proficiency.
Yeah,
Plus-
dex and proficiency.
dex and proficient? Okay.
Yeah, for your attack roll. Your dex and proficiency is only +4. I mean
Math-
that
math is
hits.
not-
That does not look right. That hits, but that does not look right.
I
Your
assume
dex
it
is
would
18.
be
Yeah, your dex is 18. You do +6, not +4.
no +7 actually, because he has +3 proficiency.
Oh yeah, you have +7.
Oh gee,
I-
I should have gone with the +4.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing multi-attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so your first attack hits, your second attack misses. You're gonna do third. You're gonna you do the third attack, or
Yeah, I'm
first
gonna-
just roll damage first. Or
Okay.
well, if you're gonna do the third attack, then do the third attack and roll damage.
Okay.
Okay, that hits. So you hit twice, so do damage twice.
One would be with
Yeah.
your weapon, and one
Yeah,
with
one's with the quarterstaff and one is bare hand, so
Yeah.
Mhm. Ooh.
Well, I mean that's missing dexterity, but still.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh my god!
You also
Yeah.
need to add your dexterity to both of those, so I'll just add a +4, so that's 4 and well, that's
10.
5 and 5, 10.
Ten.
All right, you
Okay.
hit Luxio A with 10 damage.
yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Okay, since this was a surprise attack, that round is over. Weasel will now act. And what Weasel is going to do is he is going to use Aqua Jet to rush up to Luxio A and attack him. Just hit. Oh, there we are. And he fails at hitting.
Oh.
But he is now up next to Luxio A. It is now back to Fatama's turn.
Okay, let's see. I don't think minor illusion is going to be of help right now, so I suppose. How many? Which Luxio have taken at least a certain amount of damage? I believe Luxio A and who else?
Luxio A is looking a little beaten. Luxio B and Luxio C are both around the same-ish. They still seem to be up and raring to. They still seem to be up and raring to go, but they did take a bit. And Luxio D looks completely fine.
Alright, I guess since I'm on the back throwing spells, I'm gonna look at Luxio A and I'm gonna wave my gloved hand as an eerie bell fills the area because I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. And I will require that Luxio to make a save, and I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom saving throw it is then. Oh my gosh!
I found the dump stat. I found the dump stat.
Okay, it fails. It fails hard.
Oh yes. All right. And this one has taken damage. Yes.
Yes, it has.
Parser, I pray for you that you please give me some good damage with this. I have the big fat dice. I'll take it.
Okay, that's 12 necrotic damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe that if I can't hide or do anything else, I suppose that is my turn.
Yeah, you can't. There's nothing to really. I mean, you can move closer to like your allies and stuff like that, but beyond that, yeah, there's nothing to hide behind. So yeah, I guess it's the end of your turn. All right, Senna, it's your turn.
So Senna is going to fire. So fire firebolt at Luxio. What's the most damage one? What was
Luxio
it?
A.
She's going to fire it to Luxio A.
All right, I believe Firebolt is a spell attack, so make your attack roll.
So it's +6.
It's plus charisma plus proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. All right, that
Yeah.
hits easily. Roll damage.
2d10 of fire damage.
2d10, correct.
Oh
damage.
my gosh.
It's dead. We wailed on him. It's dead.
Nope. The
Damn it.
Luxio A looks like he's just on his last legs, but he's still alive.
Come on!
Damn it, we left it at 1 HP, guys. Mission failed.
We'll get him next time.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. That's
Unless you want to move, unless you want to still move up on these guys.
No, I can only move up to 10 feet.
Okay.
But no, she's going to like try to make a circular movement on top of the water.
I don't think you can reach the water at this point.
So then
Well, she's going to stay there. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
She's pretty
Invisible
far
walls.
from. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now it is Agamis's turn.
Okay. Quick check, by the way. Where is everyone currently?
Right now, Lee is right next to Luxio 1. Senna is still 10 feet above you. You're 10 feet below her, and Faitama is still 30 feet in the back where she started. Luxio A and Luxio B are 10 feet behind Luxio A and Luxio C. Archon is still by the dock. Weasel is right next to Luxio A.
Okay. Do you guys mind if you give me a second?
Sure.
I'd like you to make it as quick as possible, but sure.
Jesus, we left that one guy at 1 HP. Damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just need to think for a minute. Okay, alright, I'm gonna live up to my namesake as a fighter. I'm gonna run and guns blazing, sword swinging. Alright.
You're gonna do what now?
Alright, he's gonna run up to, like, he notices at this point that Luxio A or 1 or whatever is probably on his last legs. He's
Yeah.
gonna run up to it, draw his sword, and then he's gonna, how would this work? He's gonna cast Booming Blade on it.
Okay.
Okay. Is that a saving throw or attack roll?
Allow me to look it up, but I believe there we go. As part of the action used to cast this spell, you must make a melee attack with a weapon against one creature within the spell's range. So yeah, he's gotta make an attack roll.
Okay, make an attack roll. Dirty 20, that hits.
Now let's see. On a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal effects. and it becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, it deals the regular amount, the weapon's regular amount of damage, and also an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay, so you're using your Samurott swords. That's a full 8 damage, and then roll the thunder damage. So give me a 1d8. Riolo?
I think he's typing it in. Remember, he's pushed it. He's pushed to talk, so you can't hear typing.
Sorry, guys. I'm short for time right now. What happens?
Yeah, basically just roll your
Roll
weapon's
1d8.
damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it will be 1d8 plus. Oh, that's the thunder damage, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say you just KO it. It had 1 health left, so Luxio is down.
You didn't
Alright.
kill it with the sword. You killed it with the expansive wave.
Anyways, is that your turn?
Okay, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna use my bonus action to enter my tunnel fighter stance.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's my turn.
By the way, Doc. Yes, the thunder damage is dealt whenever the creature moves. But at level 5, the regular first attack deals an extra 1d8, and then if it moves willingly, it deals 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Anyways, you are entering your tunnel fighter stance, and that is Lee. What do you want to do?
He's gonna say seems a bit like overkill, but then he's gonna run up to Luxio B and start wailing on that one.
All right, give me your 3 attack rolls.
Is there a syntax to just roll them all at once instead of having to type it out each time?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, you could roll 3d20 and then just tell me what each of the modifiers would lead up to, but
All right. I keep forgetting the modifiers.
yes, plus 7.
Plus 7.
So yeah,
yes.
that hits. That hits.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, that's a 19, so of course it hits. Okay, that second one hits. One.
Working on it.
And that one misses. Natural fail. Okay,
Yeah.
your 2 regular attacks hit, so roll damage for both of them.
That's a
Remember
nice
to add
2d8.
dex.
Yeah, remember to add dex.
Dang it!
So 6
That's
plus
10.
4 is 10.
Yeah,
That's 10 damage. Okay. Next one.
and yeah, remember to plus your dex. There we are. 10 and
Woo!
12. Okay, nice.
That's 22.
22.
Damage. 22, yeah.
All right, 22. Right here. Okay, nice. You really beat into it. And is that your turn?
Yeah, I used my bonus action for that third hit that missed, so that's my turn.
Yeah, unless you want to take an opportunity attack by getting out of there, yeah. Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now Archin's turn. Yes, he exists.
You didn't forget about Birdland.
And Archin is just gonna stay behind and use the dodge action. Yeah, Archin is just gonna use the dodge action. Oh,
Scary
gosh.
boy, be scared.
Oh, frick. Crap.
Someone's dead already.
No, I am for some reason unable to. Okay, here we are. I think it fixed. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fixed. All right, yeah. Archin is just gonna sit there and use the dodge action. Okay, now it is finally the Luxio's turn.
What do you mean by
About time.
finally?
About time.
All right. Luxio B basically says, "You two go after the Expedition Society. I'll take on these guys," and he is going to attempt to take a bite out of you, Quill.
Oh boy.
All right, and he got a natural 1.
Woo!
So Lee just kind of
So,
stands there and
faceplant.
laughs at him.
Yeah, he
Worse.
runs. So Luxio B runs up to you, Lee, and completely and totally misses you.
Looks like he couldn't put his words where his mouth was.
And
More bite than bite. More bark than bite, huh?
and the other 2 Luxio are going to use their full movement to go towards Archon. They're able to reach him, and they are both able to attack. One rolls. One misses. The other misses. Oh wait, this is at disadvantage. I mean, it doesn't matter, but yeah, they both miss. They both miss Archon horribly. So that is Luxio's turn. It is now Buizel's turn. Buizel is going to fire a hydro pump at both the Luxio currently trying to attack. Yeah, against both the Luxio currently trying to attack Archon.
Hadouken.
All right, so they need to make. They both need to do. That succeeds. That succeeds.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's trying at least. And and yeah, they take not as much damage as they could, but they both take damage. And that'll be his turn. Fatima, it is now your turn.
Alright. Alright, so if I'm not wrong, one of them is like dead for good, right?
Yeah, Luxio A is dead. Luxio B is looking kind of battered.
Alright.
And Luxio C and Luxio D are both looking still fairly fresh.
Have Luxio C and D taken at least one hit?
Yeah, both of them have taken some damage. Oh, here it is.
Okay. I'm going to target. Who do I target? I guess Luxio C, I guess, with another Toll the Dead.
Okay, that was a con save, right?
Wisdom save.
Oh, oh yeah, wisdom save. And he fails. Roll damage.
He took he took at least one bit of damage, so that's 2d12.
Yep.
Because this spell isn't broken or anything, I swear, guys. Fuck! 15 necrotic. That's almost max
Okay.
damage.
That was on Luxio C, right?
Luxio C, yes.
All right. Luxio C is looking quite battered up.
He reaches for his head, and as just ominous bells of death are resonating on his head.
These guys are not doing as well as I thought they would. Okay, anyway.
You guys are like Archon Weasel, man.
Anyways, is that your turn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Senna, your turn.
So, so as a sorcerer, I can use options, and I'm going to use the quicken spell that allows me to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on the Luxio that just failed to attack Quill.
Yeah,
Luxio B.
Luxio B.
Yeah.
And you're
Okay.
gonna cast. Where are you gonna cast?
What? Firebolt.
Oh, okay. Make an attack roll. That hits. Rolled for damage.
2d10.
2d10.
Well,
That's pretty damage, but okay.
I mean, technically, in theory, in practice, he's going to notice because she's going to use the duck as she used quick and spell. She's going to use her normal action as a dash action and go to help Archen and Whistle.
Buizel's right near
Well, she's going
Luxio B.
to try to help Archen.
Okay, so you're
you
gonna
have-
get close to
okay.
Archon. All right,
Yeah.
gotcha. And you're still 10 feet in the air, right?
Yeah.
All
So
right.
she doesn't trigger opportunity of attacks because she's
Yeah.
hovering.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You do that.
The help action.
All right. Agimas, it is your turn.
Okay, this is gonna be mandatory. Me, can I get a status check of where everyone is?
All right. Fatima is currently back still. Buizel, Luxio B, and Lee are in the and yourself are in the same general vicinity of each other. And Senna and both the other Luxios and Archon are at the docks.
Okay. I'm sorry if it gets annoying if I keep asking for what it is, by the way. I need to know that since I don't have a map.
Yeah.
Oh, my throat's getting kind of sore. Okay. So, BC. So, I think he's gonna follow Senna's lead, and he's gonna run back to Archon since he gets the feeling he doesn't really want to fight, and wait there, and like last time, he's gonna use his bonus action to tunnel fighter.
All right. You do that.
And I
He's
think
not going to.
sorry, what?
I'm confused here. So you just walk up to the Archon and use the help action on it, or
Oh no,
Did
my
you
main action I was gonna cast Frostbite again on Luxio B this time.
okay?
Okay. Frostbite was a con save, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. That passes. So roll damage and it'll be halved. Okay. All right, and that is your turn. All right, Lee.
All right, time to take down B, assuming everything goes well.
Okay, when you're making your attack rolls, roll damage automatically because you have the potential of knocking it out with your attack. So
You cut out there. I roll my damage with what?
when you roll your damage after a successful,
Okay.
you're +7.
So that 12
That's
is 15. Yeah.
15.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage. Okay, he's still up.
That's,
Plus 4.
That's
Yeah.
That's a
+4.
10.
Okay.
So it's
Lux-
10.
Yeah, you really need to remember your modifiers.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Okay. Luxio B is down.
Okay.
I can't believe Luxio B is freaking dead.
All right. What do you want to do?
I can still move, right?
Yes, you can still move, and I believe you can still attack with your remaining 2 attacks as well.
All right. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go to the side of Lux. So I'm assuming Luxio C and then Luxio D are C is on the left, D is on the right, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the left side of Luxio C and finish up my 2 attacks there.
All right. Roll your attack. That misses.
Big oof.
Oh, that 20.
Not 20.
All right. Roll.
I like to imagine that I took a punch at its face and it missed, and then I just elbow it with the backswing.
All right,
That works.
roll double your normal damage modifiers.
This was the bonus action one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
so
it'd
it's gonna
be
be
two d
D12
six.
or
2d6 plus 4.
Yeah,
2d6.
2d6 plus.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 4. 11.
Oh,
Okay.
that.
Ooh, yeah. Luxio C is looking really weak right now. All right. Anyways, now it is Archin's turn. Archin, seeing that Luxio C is so weak, is going to try attack. Is actually going to try attacking it as well. See if he can finish it off. And he gets a nat 20.
Of course he does.
Woo!
Okay, we are in business here. And yeah, Archin easily takes out Luxio C. Holy crap. And yeah, that'll be Luxio's turn. Archin C is defeated. That leaves Luxio D. All right, Buizel is going to use Aqua Jet to rush up and try and attack Luxio D. He hits. And what's Aqua Jet's damage again? Okay. Oh my gosh. And he deals not a lot of damage.
poor
Not a lot
Weasel.
of damage. Not a lot of damage, just still some damage. Time to
Yeah.
spam Toll the Dead.
Yeah, but David, it's your turn. Toll the Dead.
I don't think I have something else to do, so let's Toll those dead.
All right, Wisdom saving throw time.
You may as well be dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
it actually passes.
Oh,
I suppose it's a natural 20 or something. My safe, I believe, is
Oh yeah, what's their save? Sorry, I should ask that. What's your save?
15.
Yeah, just barely, but he passes.
Big oof.
Do you still deal damage or?
Well, I suppose half damage, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Roll for half damage then.
Wrong shit. There we go. 2d12. One internet, don't fail me now. There we go. Oh, 8 damage, okay.
8 damage.
Yep.
I'll take it.
All right, is that all you're gonna do?
Yes. Yes, it's well, I mean I'm going to slightly approach the scene, seeing how pretty much like almost all of them are dead at this point. So I'm going to use my 20 feet of movement and slightly approach the scene.
According to Dr. Glutamate, Toll of the Dead is all or nothing.
There's nothing then. Well,
Okay, never mind.
I'm still gonna move 20 feet close to it anyways.
Okay. All right, Senna.
So, yeah, I guess it's going to be another firewall to tell us.
All right, make your attack roll. That
Yikes.
misses.
Big
Anything else you want to do?
Not for the time being.
Okay. Lee?
What about Agamus?
Oh, Agamus. Sorry. Agamus.
Okay, it's me. Let's see. Status update. Where is everyone?
We're all ganging up on
Yeah.
B. or
Yeah,
on-
everyone except for Fatima is near the dock with the Lux seal.
I'm getting there, guys. I'm being useful.
Actually, you're doing probably the most damage out of all of us, so yes, you are being useful.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah.
Anyway, so I think seeing that everybody's getting up in this one Lexio, he thinks, well, might as well join the party, and goes up to them and, swing sword.
Okay, make an attack roll with your sword swing.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see, versatile.
That misses.
I have multi-attack.
Oh yeah, you have multi-attack. Okay, make another attack.
That's the
I want an exclamation mark there, not a...
Almost, you almost had it.
So close.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage. I believe it's D8 plus your strength.
Or are you using it like versatile?
I don't think a longsword is versatile.
It is.
Actually, it is, but I have to drop my shield in order to use it two-handed.
Never mind then.
Oh yeah. Okay, 4 damage.
That's the best in this round.
Okay. Is that all?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Lee?
All right, time to do the thing.
Yep, do the thing.
Do the aura thing.
That hits. That hits. And that misses. Jeez, you could not get a perfect 3 streak.
Oh well.
Oh well, roll 2 damages then.
Are you gonna do the aura thing? Yes, yes, yes.
Alright.
Actually, that would be a +8 because it's 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I already calculated though, so...
So
Okay.
21.
Archon is going to attack. That is a miss. That is a miss. Archon failed at attacking. Okay, Luxio is at this point in time surrounded, so it's basically just gonna... Well, actually... Oh no, actually, you guys are all surrounding him. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
It knows Thunder Wave.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
I mean, I'm
5 feet. No.
Weasel passes.
Do I have to roll dexterity as well?
Oh, no. No,
not
you're vastly too far.
Oh, good.
Okay. But yeah, everybody within proximity.
Oh.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Everybody except for... Where'd my other D6 go? Oh, right here. Everybody except for Archon passed. So you all take... You all take 4 damage while Archon takes 8 damage. Oh, well, actually, Archon... Oh, Archon takes 16 damage, Weasel takes 8 damage, you all take 4 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, take advantage.
That vulnerability to thunder, though.
And I believe it is now Weasel's turn. All right. Weasel is just going to use a basic plain Jane attack. He hits. And he does damage. He indeed does damage. Oh, okay, the Luxio is basically on its last legs right now.
Doc asks if Agamus takes 2 damage.
Oh yeah, Agamus, you take 2 damage. Thanks for the reminder, Doc.
Wait. What?
You
Well,
only take 2 damage because
You
of
only
type
take 2
resistance.
because of...
Yeah, you're grass type, so you only take 2 damage.
But is it lightning damage or is it thunder damage?
It was lightning damage. It
I
used
thought it
discharge.
was like-
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was discharge. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah. So you only take 2 damage. Thanks for the reminder, Doc. All right. Faitama, how do you want to brutally murder?
Mm,
Burn it!
mm,
Burn it!
I can't burn it. I don't have. All right. I guess I'll use Ray of Frost.
Freeze it!
Uh,
Freeze it!
Okay, that's an attack roll, right? No, wait,
Yes.
that's. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Frostbite is a con save, but Ray of Frost is
Okay.
an attack roll. Okay. Let's see. 1d20 plus I believe 7. Yeah. There we go. All right.
Oh, that misses.
I did nothing. Whee! I am credit to team.
All right, Senna, go ahead.
she's going to try yeah, let's do another fireball. Sorry, it's so boring, but
I mean, if it works, go ahead.
no,
That
it doesn't.
misses. Oh my god. Archibus, can you finish it off?
I got this, fam. I got this, fam.
Sorry, guys. I apologize for arcane dysfunction.
Archibus, can you finish it off?
Can do, boss. Just standard sword swing.
Okay. Go ahead and standard sword swing.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh,
Yeah, you have multi attack.
please. Just
Okay.
end the suffering.
And you wait, let me check just to make sure. I think that misses.
Oh my god.
please tell me that the AC 14. Please tell me.
My drum roll, can you hear me?
Okay, that hits.
Oh,
Okay, deal damage. Not that it matters, but deal damage.
I mean, you
Just
can
in-
kill.
Just in case you get pity damage.
Yeah,
Okay, no, yeah. Oof.
yeah. Okay, all 4 Luxio are down, and you are now out of initiative. The
Okay.
Weasel sighs and goes, oh, that was a little touch and go there, but thanks for the help, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, Fatima is going to approach all of them and she goes, are you guys hurt? Are you okay? Or
Archon says, I'm not even going to bother with an Archon voice. Archon says, I took a little more than I'd like, but think I'm fine.
Are all
What
of us
about
okay?
everybody? What about everyone else? What's happening?
Well, we went here for help you guys out so that we can go now help Nawel.
Mal, fair point. Okay. Archon, you head back to base. I'll help these guys fight with Mawile. And Archon nods and he moves to town while Weasel will help you guys out with the next fight.
all right.
So-
Before proceeding, Fatima is going to look at the Luxio that are currently down, and she's gonna slightly tilt to Weasel, and she's gonna ask, these guys, if I recall,
You
they're
cut out.
criminals. Oh,
You said, if I recall correctly.
yeah, if I recall correctly, they're bandits, right? But why are they attacking all of you?
It's because we were getting close to figuring out where their base was, and they wanted to stop us before we could take them all out for good.
What?
They ambushed us, scattered us, and have been trying to pick us off.
What are they being accused of? Have they murdered anyone so far? Or?
Murder, theft, embezzlement, pretty much everything you could imagine they've done from what we've understood. And we don't really have time to talk right now. We need to hurry to Mawile.
Right. You go ahead. I'll catch up with you guys super quick.
Okay.
I kind of need you to be coming with us.
Yeah. I know. I'll go. I'll be as quick as I can. I just need to check something real quick. But afterwards, I'll catch up with you guys like super quick.
All right. So, are we going to be going through a city to reach wherever Mawile is?
It'll be. You imagine it'll be similar to what you did to.
It's just a
Yeah,
So
pillar
we're
of
just going to
light
be
is
there.
there.
then. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to use city secrets if we were going through a city, but I guess we don't need that.
We just get TP there. We're in the future.
Okay.
You're basically
So
in the
I
middle,
guess
so
everyone except for Fatama, are you gonna head out?
Yeah.
1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna go with them before Oculus leaves. He's gonna turn to Faitama for just a quick second and just lightly ask, "Hey, you're sure you're okay, right? You didn't take a hit back there, did you?"
No. I'm perfectly fine. I didn't got hit up. Thank you.
Well, if you say so. Just don't wait too long. We probably need you.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there with you guys like real quick. I just need to make sure of one thing.
He nods and he's gonna follow Senna and Lee.
Okay. So as you guys run through as you guys sort of enter the city, what appears, suddenly you sort of see a similar light flooding your eyes, and when the light no longer floods your eyes, you find yourself sort of in an alleyway where Mawile is trapped with, and you're much closer this time, 10 feet in front of you guys, and Mawile is right in front of them, 5 feet away. Mawile looks like she's taken some considerable damage. You are not yet noticed, is there anything you want to do?
Quick question. Remind us who are the Pokemon that were attacking her?
By Brava and Hold'em.
Yeah, by Brava and Houndoom.
I know what Houndoom is. What's a Vibrava?
Evolved form of Trapinch, unevolved form
Yeah.
of Flygon.
Dragon Ground. Yeah.
Dragon Ground.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, is there anything you want to do?
I mean, I don't know if I'm there because
You're not
yeah,
there right now.
Yeah. So
Actually, let me roll. Oh, so as you guys are suddenly, the Houndoom immediately senses you guys are there and turns around and says, "We got company. You focus on Mawile, I'll take these guys down," and roll initiative.
Oh.
Everyone
Yikes.
except for Fatama right now, since Fatama isn't there. Let's see. Ooh.
oh boy.
Okay. Six. Or was that 6? That was 6.
Mumbling intensifies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I need to roll for Blue Easel too. I forgot about that. Oh, nice. Okay, what's everybody's roll?
26.
19.
Okay.
7.
Lee
My dex is not good.
Lee is 26. Agamas, you were 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
And Seneca, or Senna, what were you?
7.
7. Okay. I'll put you right here then. Okay. Lee, you managed to go first, so you've got first rumble.
All right. Just gonna get up in its face and start beating it.
You going to go after the Houndoom or the
I'm gonna go after the Houndoom.
All right.
Do my attacks count as fighting type attacks, or are they just generic attacks?
They're generic attacks.
Darn it. Oh well.
Just right.
All right. $16, that hits.
Hey, all 3 of them hit. Yay.
Oh, you rolled 3 times. Okay.
Dynamic.
Yeah. All 3 of your attacks hit, so roll damage.
He's doing the aura thing.
2d8 plus 8.
17.
1d6 plus 4.
That's some big fat
And
damage.
8. Okay, your opening gambit really hit that Houndoom. Okay. Weasel, wait, is that all you're gonna do?
That's my action and my bonus actions, so yep.
Okay. Weasel had his hydro pump recharged, so he's gonna use that again on both the Vibrava and the Houndoom. Okay. Okay. And he fails to hit either of them, but he still does get the damage, so that's nice, I guess. And one of my dice fell.
Jeez, at this point, Sora's more useful than Weasel.
Oh!
That
Ow!
Wow.
Oh,
Hot
God.
take.
I mean, Sora might be able to heal up the damage one of us has taken.
Listen, I meant that as a compliment for Sora. I truly did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I said he was
Sure.
useful. If anyone, I was dissing Weasel.
Okay, the Houndoom is looking on its last legs. The Vibrava is still very much raring to go. Sorry about that one. To get on my floor again. And it is now Mawile's turn. So let's see what fancy stuff Mawile can do. Mawile will oh yeah, she could do that. Mawile is going to use her giant jaws to try and bite onto the Vibrava. I believe that hits. Yep, that does. Yep, that does indeed hit. Okay. And it takes damage. I really wish I memorized these things. Okay. Ooh, I'm bullying out this now. What'd you say?
No, it's
I
Doc
didn't
just
say anything.
Doc said Rostberry.
Oh, Rossberry. Okay. She
Yeah.
deals damage to it, but more importantly, the Vibrava is now currently grappled by Mawa. Okay, it is Agimus, it is now your turn. The Houndoom is currently being grappled by Mawa.
Okay, seeing that the Houndoom was being grappled, and also now
The Vibrava is
The
being
Vibrava is
grappled.
grappled.
oh wait, sorry.
The Houndoom is just on its last legs.
Okay, seeing that the Houndoom is on its last legs, and knowing he has a tight weakness against it, he's gonna focus down the Houndoom with another booming blade.
Okay, make your attack roll. That hits. All right, roll for damage. Okay.
You forgot to add your strength modifier, or was that the thunder damage?
Oh,
that-
yeah. You forgot to add your strength modifier. Okay.
Unless that was
And-
the extra thunder damage.
That was meant to be the thunder damage. So I roll weapon damage and thunder damage?
Yeah. You hit the attack and then deal an extra D8 of thunder damage. And
Oh.
if the Houndoom willingly moves before the start of your next turn, it takes extra damage, but that's only if it moves.
Okay,
Oh,
so roll your weapon damage then.
Well, there's the pity damage.
And this one's more
Okay.
magical than he is physical.
That's with the
Wait.
strength.
Your strength is +2, isn't it?
No, with +1 because of that feat.
Your
Oh.
strength is your strength 14.
No, it's 12.
Oh, it's only
Oh.
12?
We talked about this earlier, you know?
Yeah, sorry, okay. Alright. Well, yep, that's damage dealt, and the Houndoom is looking very, very weak.
Okay, I think that's everything he's gonna do.
Okay.
Down while you can.
Can I back down? I feel like if I move, I'm gonna get.
Well, Lee was asking the Houndoom, since it's so beat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like I'm going to do that. Anyways, it is the Vibrava's turn, and it is going to try and escape Mawow's grapple. And it succeeds. And that was its action. So it is now Senna's turn.
How far are we from Mawile and the Vibrava?
The Mawa and
Brava.
Vibrava are both 10 feet.
Away from us?
Yeah, away from you. Lee and Agimus are both right up next to it.
So, yeah, she's going to start breathing heavily, and her vein is going to start popping, and she's going to cast Ray of Frost to the Vibrava.
Okay. Ray of
Nice.
Frost. That's an attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay, make an attack roll. That hits. Roll damage. This is going to be really good.
It's 2d8, I believe.
Yeah. So 12, and it's quite effective against Vibrava.
Yeah.
I don't believe is double vulnerability a thing in D&D?
Actually, I don't. To play it safe, I'll just say it moved. It lost. It gets double, so only 24.
Yeah, I don't want to kill that Vibrava.
Okay.
Boy.
Yep, you dealt a massive blow to it, and that is the end of its turn. Okay. The Houndoom is going to look at all of you guys, and it is going to breathe fire at you guys. Everybody, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. This ain't good for me, boys.
Yeah, you might want to hope you make this.
Oh, not 20. No, I rolled it bad. Sorry, I didn't put it.
Yeah, we just saw.
Sorry. No, 11. I failed.
Oh god. I'm cooked.
Did Lee roll?
Yeah, I got 27, so a nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. Oh, frick. Okay.
Hang in there, guys.
We were doing fine.
You should have come with us, fatty.
Okay.
Dang it! I thought we figured
So-
out the color that.
Seneca,
We had a
You deserve
conversation.
one.
Seta, you take 11 damage.
Dang.
Lee, you take 11 Wait. Do you have that monk ability that allows you to?
Evasion. No, wait, that's level 7.
That's level 7. I don't have it
Okay.
yet.
Okay, so you
Wait,
take
I'm-
you take 11 damage, and
Even with the nat 20? Dang.
yeah, and Agimus, you take 44 fire damage.
Wait, that's
Fire! I'm burning! I'm burning!
that's with my fire type resistance.
Yeah, you're 11 with your fire type resistance.
Oh my! Okay.
You got saved by resistance, boy.
But then how did I only take 11 damage?
Because you passed the saving throw.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's like massive damage. Damn, that's
Wait.
quite the breath weapon.
Wait a second. Oh no, wait, never mind. Yeah, no, that's correct. Okay. So yeah, that's it. And that'll be the end of its turn. Okay, Beitama,
Is
are you
Agimus alive?
Yeah, like wow.
How much damage was that? 44?
44?
44.
I'm at 4 hit points.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that tank.
Oh boy. Okay, Beitama, are you
I mean, the thing that I'm doing basically takes like a minute, so I'm assuming I'm going for the full combat.
okay? Then you're gone for like 10 rounds. So yeah, you're still gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Right.
we move on back to Lee's turn.
Alright.
Lee, that thing just breathed fire. You managed to somewhat gracefully get out of the way, but you saw that Agimus took horrible damage, and you saw that Senna also was unable to avoid, but she was able to resist it thanks to her fire resistance.
Well, you know what I'm doing.
Or
All right. That hits.
Do you want me to roll damage first?
Yeah, roll damage first. It is KO'd.
woo!
Houndoom is out, y'all.
My god.
Should have given up while you had the chance. Now he's gonna run up to Vibrava and start dealing the rest of it.
Okay.
1d20 plus 7.
That misses.
D20 plus 7. That
And that hits. All right.
and D6 4.
8 damage. Okay. All right. And that is your turn.
Yep.
Didn't you attack twice though?
Yeah, I
No,
did.
that was 3 times.
Or 3 times.
Yeah,
Oh.
but like, one of them missed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them missed.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. Seeing that you took major damage, Agimus, Buizel is going to feed you a citrus berry.
He will take it immediately.
So yeah, roll 1d6 plus 2, and that's how much you heal. All right, you heal 8 damage. Okay, and that would be Buizel's turn. It is now, I believe it is now, yeah, Agimus, it is now your, no wait, Mawil's turn next. Mawile is going to, what else can she do? Oh, I know what she's going to do. Mawile is going to Mawile, you see the back of Mawile's head is sort of sparkling with radiance, and she is going to bash at the Vibrava with her head. That misses, and that hits. Oh.
First.
Okay, so she misses one attack and hits the other. She deals that much damage. And then the radiance from the back of her head also deals damage. So I believe this is... Yeah. Oh wait, this is... Oh wait, no, this is this. I'm just gonna do it over on here. She deals... Oh, that was a pretty bad roll. But that's still damage. Okay. And the Vibrava is suddenly flashed by the attack, and he appears to be blinded right now. And that is the end of Mawile's turn. Agimus, it is now yours.
Okay, having just been utterly destroyed, to put it mildly, and frankly in a lot of pain, he staggers a bit from the blast, but when he gets up, he just books it. He books it all the way to the back, as far as he can, far away from the fight, right? And he casts Frostbite on the Vibrata.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I'm
using
using
the
the
secret burst technique
right now.
He's using the Nigerun Dio.
Okay, make your attack roll.
With Frostbite?
Wait, Frostbite is a save, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Frostbite to save. What save is it?
Con.
Con. Okay. Let me move down to this. That's what con is. Oh, nat one. Okay, yep. Roll damage. It takes the full amount of damage.
Also, another thing about Frostbite, I'm pretty sure if somebody fails the con save, they get disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yep.
So
Oh
my
blinded
God.
and with disadvantage. Okay.
Also,
Yeah, it's already blinded, but...
also damage is actually 2d6.
Oh,
Frostbite.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
okay. Roll 2d6.
Let it be. Oh!
Okay.
It's cold damage, right? Or what's first? Okay.
Yeah. All right. It takes a nice amount of cold damage, and the Vibrava is looking at like it's on its last legs. Okay. It is now the Vibrava's turn, and it can't really do much.
It's basically dead. Stop.
Yeah. Well, Mawile is, or the guard, the Vibrava is gonna attempt to shoot some mud at Mawile, but it's gonna be rolling at disadvantage. And it got a 2, so it fails massively. And that is its turn. Senna?
She will try to do another Ray of Frost.
Freeze
Okay.
it to death.
Ray of Frost was the attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, make your attack roll. That hits. Deal damage. Oh, this poor thing.
Sorry.
So who's up for track
So 10
next week?
damage.
10 damage. Okay, it's still up there.
Oh
It's
my
not
god.
quite dead yet.
He's a survivor.
And it is back up to Lee's turn.
Not for long, it's not. Okay.
Are you gonna do the aura thing?
It's the best thing I do. Okay,
The
21.
hits.
Should I just roll attack or?
Yeah, roll damage. It is done.
What?
I like to
You-
imagine Lee just cracked his knuckles and then just decked it in the schnoz.
Like
All
to
right.
think, did you guys just pull us up zero? Like the rest just freeze him and Lee just basically whacking it with the stick and just it breaks to pieces.
Fatality.
All right. Both of them are now down. You are out of initiative.
Lee looks smile and says, "You are right."
I took a bit of damage, but I'll survive. What about everyone else?
At that
you know,
moment, I think
he just points at Weasel and Arkin and says, "Well, we got these two."
Arkin isn't here.
Arkan is
Oh.
at the.
Oh, that's
building.
right. Well, he points at Weasel. Then we got this one. Another one went back to your base.
at this moment, I think Ayuma's just like he kneels and like tries to hold on to his sword and just like, please, oh god,
Well, it looks like that one took a little more damage than the rest.
Could have been avoided if a certain other person was here.
Oh.
Oh
Um,
boy!
By this point in time, for dramatic irony,
You cut out.
Yeah.
But this point of
for the sake of dramatic irony, Faitama, you're done with what? Returning back to the
Yes.
group.
I assume I'm done with whatever I'm done. Yeah, so I totally did that off screen.
Okay, and you return back to the group. The same thing happens to you. You get that blinding flash of light, and you return to the group. And Lee basically.
Okay, I basically returned to the scene. I look to everyone and say,
Lee just kind of walks up to her, giving her a death glare, and says, "I never should have let you stay behind. Do you have any idea how close Agamus came to going down? The Houndoom had taken one more hit. We would have been in the clear. From now on, no more splitting up. There is no way Phantom would have put up with that sort of thing."
Right. Okay. Oh God, I'm sorry. Okay. No more splitting. Okay, I get it. Okay. Sorry.
and he pants a little bit. Hey, can one of you guys help me out a little bit? Oh god, everything hurts.
Right. Okay. Give me a second. She's gonna search through her purse and basically pull an orange berry and give it to our friend here that is somehow not dead.
I'm gonna eat it.
Okay, you heal 1 damage.
With the orange berry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Orange Bears
Huh?
only heal 1.
I contributed to the team, guys. Yay me.
Nice way of saying.
At this point, Sune is probably start to continue heavy breathing. And she's going to descend back to the ground. I hate fire. And she's the wall to stabilize, but she's not looking great at all.
Well, what is Ampharos doing?
He went.
He's off trying to rescue the children, and I believe after that, did he say he was going to go after the other two?
Yeah, he said that. Should we check on him? Like, go to his current location, or?
We may as
Let's-
well.
Let's check at base first. If something happened, then they're most likely at base, and with any and all luck, we can get a signal from Dedenne there.
Okay.
Lee nods.
Okay.
All right. So you all walk through, and another blinding flash of light and you are back at base. And what you see, well, since it's transporting you to different, what you see is you're on the ground floor. You see a stairwell straight in front of you. You see a symbol on the floor that, Lee, you're familiar with as the Expedition Society symbol. And you see a door to the left and a door to the right. And in the middle of the room, you see Ampharos, and you see all 4 Pokemon he was rescuing alive. The Dedenne, Bunnelby, Fennekin, and Pikachu are all fine.
He specifically looks at the Pikachu and the Finnegan for a bit, and then just kind of goes back to doing his own thing.
Okay, as you guys walk in, Buizel approaches and says, "All right, Chief. Looks like we managed to win that one."
Is Sergeant there?
Yeah, Archon's there. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Yeah, Archon's also there. And Ampharos looks back and with a sigh of relief says, "Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Looks like thanks to you guys, we managed to pull off a successful win."
Yep. Now, about the rewards.
Fatima just going to look slightly guilty away and not facing anyone.
Yeah, rewards. Okay. And Ampharos, in his paws, he holds out both the he hands you to the looplet first, and then second, he who is he giving the reward to actually?
Well, Lee just kind of took it upon himself to walk up in front of everyone and say, "Give me it."
Basically, yeah. Seems fair.
Okay, then Lee, you are given first you're giving the Radiance Looplet, and second you're given the orb. And the moment your hand touches the orb, another blinding flash of light appears, and when it fades, when you're finally able to see again, you are in a room that's similar to the previous room with white and gold, that's white and with gold trimming, and in front of you sits 4 treasure chests. On the treasure chests, you see and you see this on the treasure chest, you see a cup, a wand, a sword, and a coin. Faitama, give me Arcana check.
Arcana, here I come.
And while you're doing that, you hear a voice in your head that says, "You may only take one. Choose the one you wish wisely."
Arcana check. Let's go.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Not 20.
nice.
Information.
Okay, maybe you're forgiven a little bit.
Okay, what you know is that typically the cup represents healing and restoration. The wand typically represents growth and items. The sword represents weapons or just new ways of attacking. And the coin obviously represents gold. So which treasure chest are you guys going to take?
Gee, I wonder.
Fatima just kind of unconsciously focus her attention on the cup.
Can we please get the cup?
I would like that too.
Yeah, get the
Yeah. Yeah, I assume that's the smart choice, yes.
All right. So who's going to reach in for it?
I guess either me or Lee,
Wait,
I guess.
do we want to check for traps?
Do we?
Probably not. I was being facetious, but
I mean, it's
Please
a
don't.
reward room, right?
I mean, I guess if you give If you
no
give me
one
like
would see it
10
coming, to be fair, but
I mean, if you give me like 10 minutes, I can cast Detect Magic if there's some shenanigans going on. But Unless we have to.
I don't care.
Unless,
Just
yeah.
doesn't matter to me.
I mean, if we don't have some kind of time limit, I guess, on anything on this, on picking the item, or do we?
You don't know.
Lee opens the chest.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Lee,
Cup it
you
is.
open the cup chest, and you guys all restore 6 HP.
Oh, praise be to
Yeah.
heaven.
Praise the heavens.
I'll take it.
I mean, I was at full, but yeah, okay.
And behind you, a door opens up, and you see that beyond the door, you're back into the antechamber.
All right.
And that is where we will end off for today.
Yay.
Yay!
All right.
That
I am
was
currently
close.
the team.
Chest pins roasting on an open fire.
First session, I almost kicked the bucket. Well,
We
I'm sorry,
survived
guys.
one session. That's
Well, it's just, yeah.
bet.
Guys, I'm sorry. I can't say what I did. It's just. I mean, I didn't even tell Sonic Link. I assume he knows what I did.
I have a pretty good idea, yes.
Yeah, I can't tell. Not yet.
You
just
stole their life force, didn't you?
How can I steal life force?
I don't know.
They're dead. I can't
do it.
steal life
They're
from birds.
fainted.
You could be a
They're
necropsy wizard.
dead.
You don't know. You could be a necropsy wizard.
I could, but like, how do you take life from something that isn't alive anymore? They committed not alive.
Look, Drain Punch exists. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the start of this session. It was a little slow, but everybody's sort of getting used to things, so it
Yeah,
makes
we're all
sense that
freshmen.
it's slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thank you for joining us, and thank you, Quill, Alex, Magician, and Riolu for participating in this.
Thanks for
Anytime.
having us.
No
Thanks
problem,
for
man.
inviting
Thanks
us.
for having us.
All right, and we'll see you all whenever the C team comes back up again.
or
Right.
you will see them next week.
All right,
Eh.
bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Laters.
Are we off air?
No.